Hi, everybody. Ramon is not here yet. He's having internet issues. He can't seem to connect. So we're just going to start without him and he can catch up when he gets here. Um, Anita, I'm afraid I don't have the Egyptian deck. So we'll probably hold off on you. Well, we probably won't even get to you by the time he gets here. So, um, anyhow, hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm getting ready to call out all the ones I've got starred. I think I've got everyone so far. Don't think I've missed anyone. Um, oh yeah, he texted me this morning and says, "Are you gonna send the link?" I'm like, yes, I'm gonna send it. Just hang on, y'all. Those of you who are in the members meeting know I had a hellacious morning, so it just things kind of went on me, and I did not get a chance to get things done in the time that I wanted to get them done. So you know how it goes. It's shit happens. What can I say? Um, so hey to everybody. Okay, I'm gonna read out who I've got starred. If you put in a request and I don't say your name, let me know by reposting it in all caps so I don't miss it. Uh, okay, let's see. We got Marby, Snapdragon, Artist Liz, Patrick Duncan, Brenna, Old Wind Walker, Helen Wheels, Dakota Cart, Edward, Wild Raven Tarot, Jackie, Jason, AZ is Happy, JWB, Phoenix, Mariva, um, Terry, Play Love Remember, Rose, and that's everybody I've got starred to date. So if you did put something in and I didn't call your name, put it in again for me. If I called your name, you don't have to re-enter it. So, um, and Kimberly, if Ramon gets here, if he can get online and get here, you can get that Egyptian card. I don't have that deck, so that's weird. I don't have that deck. How odd is that? I have every other freaking deck in the world. Or at least sometimes it feels like it until I see somebody with a deck and I'm like, oh, I've never seen that one before. It's a sickness, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a sickness. Um, so yeah, it's been a day, play love. You got that right. I'm telling you, it's like, all right, quit messing with me. I can't deal with it today. Oh goodness. All right, let me see here. Chat just jumped, so let me back up again a little bit. Do, 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 do. Okay, I have got. Yes, that's right. I will be on Bobby's channel Monday night, Wild Raven Tarot, at 6 p.m. Central. So y'all be sure and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And okay, Kimberly got you. And gotcha, Hippie. 6 p.m. Central Time, play love. Um, uh, Donna, let's see here. Okay. Hippie, Kimberly, Rose, Play Love, Terry, Mariva, Phoenix, JWB, AC is Happy, Jason, Jackie, Wild Raven Tarot, Edward, Dakota, Helen, Owen Walker, Brenna, Patrick, Liz, Snapdragon, Marby. Okay, I am not seeing yours, Donna. So put it in for me again, please. Kimberly, I got yours. Um, hi, Rhapsody. Okay, got you. I had a lot of fun last weekend. Yes, I did. I was very tired by the time I got home, but it was well worth it. And I was gonna take a few video clips while I was there, and my phone went dead on me. So I was like, "Well, shit, I can't get nothing was working for me." So I just kicked back and relaxed and enjoyed the show, and it was nice. It was nice to sit and visit with Julian for a few minutes before the show started. And hi, Butch. Okay, got you. Old Silver, got you. Rhapsody, got you. Um, I do not JWB. I don't have the Noir movie deck either. Seems like I looked for it a while back because somebody else was using it. I couldn't find it in stock anywhere. It may be back in stock. I just kind of forgot about it and hadn't really looked again. Um, oh, Christine, what kind of deck did you get today? And let's see. Oh, that sounds interesting, Bobby. Which show was that y'all did? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. It's probably one of the ones I've got saved, and I just haven't been able to sit down and watch. Um, let's see. You're welcome, Kimberly. Who has 400 decks? That beats Johnny at Tarot's Apprentice. Yeah, he's got a truckload. I don't have that many, but I probably got close to 100, I'm sure. Um, okay, gotcha, Andrea. And yeah, we're waiting on Ramon. He was having trouble getting in. Wait, my phone just buzzed again. Let's see if he sent another text. Okay, no, it's we're just waiting on him to connect to the internet. Um, he was having issues trying to get connected. Um, I believe I got you, Dakota. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll go back and look in a minute. Okay, gotcha, Moon Mist. All right, let's see. Do. Okay, if he makes it on, Anita, we'll let him know you wanted the Egyptian deck. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Savannah. Got your question. Uh, all right. Yeah, I think I got them back, Edward. Let's see. All right, this is who I've got starred. Marby, Snapdragon, Artist Liz, Patrick Duncan, Brenna, Old Windwalker, Helen, Dakota, Edward, Wild Raven Tarot, Jackie, Jason, AZ is Happy, JWB, Phoenix, Mariva, Terry, Play Love Remember, Rose Blue, Kimberly Cross, Colorado Hippie Hiker, Rhapsody in Rainbow, Old Silver, Butch McCann, Andrea 54, um, Moon Mist. Oh, that's a new name. Welcome. I'm so glad you joined us. Savannah. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Jason. Jason just gifted somebody a membership, y'all. Who did it go to? Um, oh, Lady Lo-Fi got it. All right. We have no control over who gets it whenever we do the gifting of a membership for a month, and it gives you a 1 month um, membership, and then at the end of the month, like a day or two before it expires, you'll get an email from YouTube saying, your free month is due to expire on X day, and if you want to continue, click this link and you go in and you can continue it. And if you don't want to continue, then you can just let it lapse. No big deal. And So let's see. Lady Lo-Fi, you are now a member, honey. And you can get a message. Absolutely. Annie, I got you. All right. Yeah, I got Dakota from earlier. She was like in that first grouping of people. Rosebud Tarot. I don't think I've heard of that one, Christine. Okay, let me see. Hi, El Crisp. It was on Thursday's show. Selena. Okay. I'll have to go back. I'm pretty sure I've got that one saved. I just haven't. I am so behind on watching things. And then there was a truckload of stuff I had planned to get done this morning and didn't happen. And yeah, damn that Mercury retrograde. It just a few unforeseen things popped up and just before I knew it, my whole morning was gone. Hi, Rennie Diaz Sterling. That's a new name. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Um, uh, yes, sir, I do. I've got a full Coke right here because Coke is the real thing. And I just don't like Pepsi. It's too sweet. Um, it's like trying to drink syrup. I don't know. And I know people who feel the opposite way between Coke and Pepsi. They prefer Pepsi, not Coke. So I guess it just depends um, on what your taste buds are. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy that, Sage. I like doing it. The the affirmations that I've been doing, it's called You Can Do This. And it's like a whole box. I mean, you got like cards, and then it even comes with little envelopes that fit just that size card so that you can actually it's designed that you can like send the cards out to somebody, if you want to send somebody a pick me up message or something. Um, so and then I noticed as I was getting into reading them after a couple of weeks, I started noticing a lot of the quotes were, did I get on my arm? A lot of the quotes were people I'd never heard of. So I started Googling the names before I actually started the video so that I could at least say who the person was. Because I'd had a couple of the early ones and I'd had a couple of people, posted a comment and said, "Who's that person? I've never heard of that person." I would sit there and go, "You know what? I've never heard of them either. So let's rectify that." And so yeah, I probably should have a card sale myself and gift out some cards to people. It's so hard to put them down because eventually a question or a specific kind of reason will come up and it's like, oh damn it, I don't have that deck anymore. It would have been perfect. So now I buy the ones they tell me to buy and got you spiritual seeker. And let's see. That's right. Bobby will be with me next week, y'all. So you got 2 weekends in a row with a good looking guy joining me, so you can't go wrong. All right. And yeah, I've got Dakota. Let's see. Yeah, I would have loved to have had a nap today. That didn't happen either. So um it's literally just been one of those kind of days for me. Hi, Carolyn. So nice to see you. Uh, all right, let's see here. Me too, Phoenix. I like learning odd little facts, things that you wouldn't normally know, that you just kind of, for whatever reason, come across the information that will stick in my brain. And all right, I look weird over here by myself. It's a little better. Okay. When Ramon comes, it gets here, I'll change that around again. Um, and Angel Oracle. Yeah, I'll have to go pull my Angel deck. I can do that when I get to it. Uh, let's see. Nope, El Chris, we're still taking questions. Um, Nita, I believe I did get you. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I had starred yours. I'm going to go back and check real quick. Um, sit forward. I'm making my back hurt. Okay, I guess I missed you, Anita. Put it back in real quick, darling, so that I can go star it, because I don't see you in the starred comments. So, all right. Yeah, it's been ungodly hot here. I mean, you go outside for 5 seconds and you feel like you're melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. And let's see. Let's see. Pepsi, no Coke. I guess you got to be a certain age to know what that is. Budweiser. Now, my son likes Dr. Pepper. I cannot stand Dr. Pepper. I don't know what it is about that taste. I just cannot deal with it. Let's see. Okay. Nutmeg and Coke. Why would somebody put nutmeg in Coke? Unless that's part of the original formula. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why we all like it so much. Yeah, I am a Coca-Cola drinker. That's once in a blue moon, I might drink like a root beer or a Sprite or 7 Up. But usually, yeah, no, it's, hey, Bora Bora. It's Coca-Cola through and through. And yeah, my brother drinks those Coke Zeros. They're nasty. I was desperate one day. I needed caffeine, so I went stole one of his sodas, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know how he can drink this." Um, no, I did not get Anita K. I'm still trying to find her quote. Anita, put it back in what you wanted, babe. Um, okay. Oh, you're welcome, Mariva. 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 My R. I can trill R's if I concentrate on it really hard. But other than that, it doesn't come out right. Um, and I tend to put a French accent to everything because I'm surrounded by French people. All of us Cajuns are French descent. And so a lot of the street signs and just the vernacular in the area is all wound around Cajun French. So you get a lot of French and English mixed together. Um, it used to crack me up when I was a kid and I'd listen to my cousins who all spoke French first and English second. And they would be arguing about something and they'd get to a certain spot and they couldn't say it in French, they'd have to revert to English because there was no French word for that. Um, just like when I lived in Phoenix, two of the guys I worked with one was Mexican descent. That's where his parents came from, and the other one was Cuban. And it would be so funny because if they were in the office, they would like sit off by themselves in the corner and sit and talk about stuff, and they'd talk in Spanish. And it would be so funny to listen to them because they'd be cruising along back and forth, and then one of them would go, huh? And because the Mexican Spanish and the Cuban Spanish, there's a lot of words that aren't said the same, or don't have the same meaning. And so uh, they would have to revert to English to be able to say what they wanted to say. And let's see. Hey, Bora Bora. Hey, Brian. Oh, honey, Coke can do just about any damn thing. It can clean your toilet. It can clean stuff off your car. Then, of course, you have to go behind it with water to get the sticky off. Um, I'm still trying to find Anita's post. That's why I'm just sitting here just rattling off diarrhea of the mouth because I'm trying to get all right. I'm almost to the end here. Okay. Anita, put it back in the chat, darling, because I am not finding where you posted earlier. For whatever reason, I'm not finding it. So if you would kindly please re-enter it. Yes, Jade, you can post a question here. Your choice tonight is a naughty card or a nice card. And or if you have a quick question, we can pull a couple of tarot cards on it or whatever. Jade 23. I think I've got Jade, but I'm going to go ahead and star that. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, I'm type 2 diabetic too, Brian. I probably shouldn't drink as many Cokes as I do. It's not very healthy. And holy moly, Jen, 107? We were up in the upper 90s today. That was hot enough. And okay. All right, El Crisp, I got yours. And Carolyn, I got you. Yes, the original Coca-Cola recipe had cocaine in it, which is why everyone liked it so much because it buzzed them up and they were raring and ready to go, not knowing that they were all like tripping out on some coke, literally. And then, of course, they had to take the cocaine out of the coke because it became a Schedule 3 narcotic. So it's like, yeah, you can't have that no more. But okay, Jade, I got your question. An old SNL skit. Yay, Annie, you win. I don't know what, but you win. That's what I was. Pepsi, Pepsi, and no Coke. Back when John Belushi was still alive. God, he was so freaking funny. I used to love his samurai guy. He would do different things like in the deli or whatnot. Everything was, with a big old sword. And Jesus, that was Saturday Night Live with a not ready for primetime players. That started up when I was at high school, is when that first came on the air. And we literally, we were teenagers. We were used to staying out half the night on Saturday night. Not after SNL showed up on the scene. We would all bust our butts to get home in time to watch it at whoever's house was closest to where we were. And yeah, they put all kinds of stuff in Coke. Uh, Sage, that's not a bad idea. I mean, my cat is on the list, and so she's going to be taken care of. And we have a bunch of strays in the neighborhood around the apartment complex where I'm at. There's there is one cat, a pretty little white and kind of brownish gold calico, and she's now pregnant with her third litter in the last 2 years. And it's like, darling, please, you gotta stop this. And when she gets pregnant, she looks pregnant. I mean, she gets a big rounded belly off of her. And my cat, we didn't even know she was pregnant, and she had kittens. They'll be 4 weeks old on Monday. And so yeah, I treated myself to a chocolate milkshake today. I was like, I need chocolate. So, or not today, it was actually yesterday that I did it. Um, all right. Yeah, I know Coca-Cola supports Republicans, and that's just one bridge that I'll have to deal with later in life because I'm not giving up my Coke. I'm sorry. There's no replacement for it. Um, oh, yeah, I was so glad I was able to catch Hoagie live. God, it's been forever and a day since the last time I caught him on a live stream because when he pops on, because of the time difference from England to where I'm at, it's like a 6, 7 hour time difference. So usually when he's on, I'm either at work or I'm asleep, one of the two. And so I miss catching him live. And it just so happened the other day when he was on, um, I was for once not having to run all over the office. I was actually sitting at my desk. It's like, oh wow, Hoagie's on. So I was able to watch, and that's when he saw me. He was like, "Oh, Sherry," because we were supposed to do a show around Christmas, and wires got crossed and things got crazy, and it just never happened. And so the last time I had talked to him, I said, "Well, I said when we get free time, I said it'll work. Just don't. I'm not going to worry about it." And so a new American English dialect originating in Miami. That does not surprise me. Hi, KL. Um, so all right, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the list, y'all. Uh, cherry vanilla? No, I can't. I can't. I can. Cherry Coke is okay. Hi, Rennie. Yes, I got you. Um, and let's see. Yeah, so speaking of children, my son just got home. You look really hot and tired. It's very hot outside. Jeez. Well, my son's home. What the fuck? That's the first thing he says. He's fussing at the dog. That's what I love to walk home to. Get it. Oh, he did a no-no, I think, in the bedroom. No, he just made a mess. Not that kind of mess. Oh, okay. Apparently got into my pile of dirty clothes. Dirty clothes. I decided to spread them all over the floor in my room. Hi, Denise. How are you feeling, my dear? Denise just had surgery, y'all. So she's home and recuperating. So y'all continue to keep her lifted up. And a nice card. Okay, Polly. Okay. Okay, Anita, I got you. hopefully Ramon will be able to get here and his internet will cut back on. So, um, if not, we'll just reschedule it for another night. No big deal. Um, and yeah, Jasmine Crockett is awesome. She always comes locked and loaded. It's like, you poor bastards don't stand a chance. They all think they're going to be able to knock her down a few, and it 2 sentences and they're bleeding on the floor and don't even know it. Um, Lavender iced tea with honey. Well, that sounds interesting. Marine lavender iced tea. I've never tried that. Um, all right. Hi, Judith. Um, yes, the Belushi brothers are very talented. Well, Jim Belushi is still alive and kicking. God, I remember when John died, everybody was just floored. Um, it was just so out of left field. Nobody was expecting it. I mean, we all knew he had a substance abuse problem, but I don't think anybody realized it was as bad as it was. Um, and and then on top of it, um, he was known for his comedy and doing the SNL and doing comedic movies and that kind of stuff. And I'm drawing a blank on the name of the movie now, but he did one movie that was like a serious dramatic role. It was some woman, and they were like hiking over the continental divide. That was the name of the movie, and he was just so phenomenal. Cheeseburger, chips, Coke, no Coke, Pepsi. Oh yeah. Ay, ay. Gotcha, Barb. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, it's been raining off and on for a week here, and we've got 3 more storms heading towards the Gulf that, depending on where they're at in their growth when they hit the warm Gulf waters, will depend upon if they become something serious to worry about or not. Um, we were under flash flood warnings most of the week because it wasn't like raining all day, but it would rain like for 30 minutes and it would be this hard rain. And of course, when it rains that hard, the ground just can't absorb the water that quickly. And of course, for us down here, we're at sea level, so there's not really much ground to absorb it. I mean, if you dig 6 inches, you get water leaking up. That's how close to the Gulf, and of course, we're right in the damn swamp here. So, um, but yeah, we've got a couple of live oaks on campus that are part of the Historical Arbor Society. They're like over 300 years old, I think they are. And they're beyond beautiful to look at. It's like, because they have those big old limbs that go off, and when they get too heavy, they'll go down and hit the ground, and it's still growing. And a lot of times they will, wherever the limb hits the ground, it will start rooting at that point. And so you have the limb continuing growing up, and now you have a new tree growing out of the middle of it. It's wild to watch how it does that. Um, but I love those old trees. Yeah, Annie. Our cat had her first litter. They'll be 4 weeks on Monday, and she had 5, which is about normal for a first litter. But one was a stillborn, and then the second one passed like the day after they were born. He was just very, very, very tiny, and so only 3 of them survived. And then earlier this week, the smallest one of the 3 passed away. It had gotten where he wasn't eating. We couldn't get him to eat. He wouldn't Um, and it's just it's really it was really sad. My son and I sat and boohooed like babies for hours afterwards because we had tried so hard to get food and stuff in him, and it just wasn't he just wasn't it just wasn't happening. Uh, all right. God damn it, I'm gonna hit the bottom of this list eventually. Okay. Faulty Towers. That's a good show. That's hilarious. It's one of those British shows. Their humor is just it's it's so wild. It's like um very very dry wit with the Brits. They, you know, they have a way of putting things that um yeah, Bobby, you want to hop on with me? That's Edward's got a good idea there. Since I don't know where Ramon is, um, but you're welcome to hop on if you want. Uh, I'll put the link in the chat and you can just jump in if you want to, and that'll be fun. And then you'll get to do 2 weekends in a row. And we can have Ramon come and uh, jump in on your show next week. Oh my goodness, John Cleese is hilarious. Oh my God. Then nothing beats Monty Python. I mean, when they first came out and we watched it, a lot of the humor was kind of like over my head because I was like mid-teens. Um, it wasn't until I got older and rewatched some of it that a lot of the humor I got, and so it was like, oh, that's what they meant with that. Um, okay, guys, this is it. Questions are closed. So mods, you are on duty now to let anybody know that comes in because we've got 44 stars, so they're going to be here all damn night. Okay, Bobby, give me a second. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let me entertain you. And let's see. Oh, that's better. Okay, I just got rid of my wrinkles. Okay. Okay, Bobby, a link is in the chat. Just click on it when you're ready. Selena, if you want to join us, you're welcome to jump in too. We'll make it a threesome tonight. That ought to be fun, huh? Oh my goodness. All right. Well then, let's get started, shall we? And while I'm thinking about it, let me do this right now before I forget. All righty. We just got membership sent out because I'm able to do 5. And Marby, you are up. Okay. An Oracle card. You got it. Actually, Yeah, I just click a button and then the algorithm picks someone. We have no control over who gets. So that's kind of cool. Uh, the Okay. All right, Marby, I picked for you. This is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And I picked for you, it's called The Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? It says, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? That's a good question. Um, there is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you are, to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe, but have faith because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. Well, I think that probably includes all of us at this stage of the game. Don't y'all agree? We're all kind of like in the fire right now. Um, so I hope you liked that one. And let me see here. Snapdragon, you're up. A message from your guides. Okay. So, it won't do that way. Let's see what we got. And this is from the What We've Forgotten Oracle deck. What number is that? 31. Drew for you the element of air. That's a cool looking feather. It says light as a feather. In Western occult theory, the elements are seen as being high in steps going up. I can't get that word out of my mouth. Spirit, fire, air, water, and earth, with the first elements being more spiritual and perfect, and the last elements being more material and base, though no less special. Air is the element that prepares us for acceptance of spirit. The only times we can perceive air are when it's cold and we can see the breath from our lungs, or when we feel the breeze, or are hit with the brutal winds and force it's capable of exerting. Without it, without this thing we cannot see that surrounds us, we would not be experiencing life. Most of us know about the idea of being as light as a feather, and in magical circles on altars around the world, feathers represent the element of air. The word spirit comes from spiritus, meaning to breathe. Air and breath are just as important in our lives as our souls. Getting enough air helps us relax. Getting enough air is integral to clear speech. It's all around us, and just like air, we can't see it physically. We sometimes feel it when it brushes against us, or we may smell something carried in it. It's not always something good either. Um, it may cause goosebumps, just like energy. We've just lost consciousness around it. See where you can start to bring more consciousness into meeting moments of your life with the element of air by breathing through it, by embodying the lightness of being. Interesting. So you got the, what's it called? The element of air, which is the feather. I like that. It's a cool looking feather on top of it. So, alrighty. Next up, we've got Liz is here. Artist Liz. A message from your father, Lawrence. Okay. Lawrence. Lawrence. It says, what does it say? One word, meditate. Tame the shit show by finding calm in the chaos. I don't know about your father, but that just strikes me as something he would have said. Um, get your shit together and go do what you need to do. He's coming across as at all right, make up your minds. He's coming across as very intelligent. I mean, it may not be book smarts, it could just be common sense smarts. But he just comes across as a very educated person. It's like he's taken a lot of pride in educating himself. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to attend university, but just the walk you walk in your life truly will help you. Let's see, put it. When you're walking your path in life, it's important to remain focused on that path. You're not going to see the whole road. You're not going to see the whole path. That's not how it works. You're going to see one step at a time. And with every step that you step out into, not knowing if there's anything there, it's that faith that kind of keeps you from going over the edge, if you get what I'm trying to say. It feels like he's telling you to just bring down the noise level and take those moments to just be quiet. No earbuds, no radio or stereo playing, no TV playing, just that alone time can make a really big difference. That's what he's pushing. He's pushing like you gotta, how is he putting it? When you want everything to just flow the way it's supposed to flow, that's when you have to put your faith in, I don't know, whatever God you may worship or goddess, what, geez Louise, are loud tonight. Yeah, he's saying go write that book you've always thought about. Now, I don't know, maybe you already got a book out on the shelves and I'm just not aware of it. He's just saying, go write that book you've always wanted to write, or go go to this place that you've always wanted to go to before it's gone. Um, that's that is that's really, really strong. The amount of love coming off of him. I don't know if he was able to express that in his life when he was still part of the non part of the oh crap, now I'm gonna lose the word. Y'all know what I mean. You probably do it better than me. Uh get rid of the damn pop-ups. I just really feel that he's very proud of what you've done with your life as far as helping others. Um, it just remember we all put our pants on one leg at a time. Okay, that's what he's saying. Just remember we all put our pants on one leg at a time, which means when your name gets called to for a chat, it's usually spirit directed and it's kind of mishmash of where we're pulling questions from when we're reading all questions. Um, yeah, I would he's not a meek man, but he's not like super charged up Hulk guy type of thing, you know. Um, he just lives. I'm just getting from him that he very much. He's like, you're on the right path. Just keep following that path. Don't deviate from it. Just keep going forward the way that you're meant to go forward. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up. I wish I could get more, but that's all that's coming through right now. Uh, okay, Patrick, you are up, my dear. A naughty card. Let's do the rebel deck. That's a that's a really good and oh, post the link again. Okay, there you go. Post it again. Um, okay. All right, Patrick. It says take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one. Okay, maybe two. But move on. Don't let it stick to you. And we got Bobby. If I can get the right. Uh, there he is.
Hold on. I've got to close out the previous screen. Don't say anything. I'm having a lot of issues here. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right, Patrick.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Hey, welcome.
Shoot.
We got a shit ton of people to read for. Can you see and hear everything okay? Can you hear me? Oh, I lost him. Okay, let's move on. Brenna, you are up. There he is. All right. Can
Everybody.
you hear me?
Yeah. When I hit the link, it was still playing the YouTube broadcast at the same time I was hearing you, so I was hearing both things at the same time. Sherry and
What
Scary.
else could go wrong?
Hey, everybody. Nice to see you.
Everybody say hello to Bobby. This is Wild Raven Tarot. He has a wonderful channel. He and Ramon and Selena, Essence of the Moon, they do a lot of shows together, which are really fun.
Yeah, we do. Every Thursday night.
I don't get to watch them live very often. I'm sorry to say, because I'm usually on another show. So I try to catch it on replay. I'm running a few weeks behind on everybody, so my apologies. But it's just been one of them months. So what can I say?
Hey, everybody.
It started out like it's just one of those days, which morphed into it's just been one of those weeks. And now it's like, oh, it's turning into one of those months.
So I've had one of those weeks where I found out my husband has COVID, but because of that, I was forced to cancel all my in-person engagements and stuff. So I ended up cleaning the house, which, after careful consideration, needed it. One day I'll have a complete housing staff, but until then,
yeah, that's I'm starting to seriously try to figure out if I can afford to get somebody to come in here and do surface cleaning once a week or something. just sweep and mop and dust, and I'm a happy camper.
So
because
what's going
those are three
on?
things that are very painful for me to do. So if you want to pull a message for Brenna, she was asking a message from her mom, Glinda, and I just put that one up, so I haven't read on it yet either.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Let me break out this deck for you, my love. Yeah. You guys bear with me. I cleaned my room.
Wow, we got 126 people in the room.
Wow. That's awesome.
No wonder it took me freaking forever to get to the bottom of this chat. I'm like scrolling. And it's like, okay, there's got to be a bottom here somewhere.
That's what I used to say every time I walked into a bar.
All right, Brenna, we pull for you. You're already doing it. So whatever it is that's on your mind, you're already doing it. It says stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Figure out where your true north is as you stand out in a yard somewhere. That way you can face it and you can accept the fact that you don't have to overthink every problem. Sometimes it's the simplest answer is the right answer. Sometimes it's not, but a lot of times it is. So if you got a card or two for her.
I do.
Say her, him, I don't know.
Brenna, I chose for you, or I pulled for you, I didn't choose it. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And this is my Santa Muerte deck. This is the deck that I use for my clients when I do ancestor readings or past life readings.
Oh, cool.
The message I'm getting here for you is you need to release the pain that you've been carrying around with you. She's always with you. All right. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. We know that you're missing her and that she's gone. However, she's not gone. This card in this deck, you can see, is a moth. It's transitional, it's cycled. She's been able to reach the higher planes. Now it's time for you to reach yours. It's time for you to let certain painful thoughts go. All right. The Ten of Swords is a Gemini card, and Gemini is like ping, 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 ping. Two voices in your head. You got to quell that. All right. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah. Like I say, I do the. Let me finish up with Brenna. Yeah, you cannot live in a painful moment. You have to release it, and not only with her passing, but with situations that are happening with you personally right now. It may be painful to admit that something's run its course, but it's time to give it up. I hope that helps in some way. Thank you. And as for the background, you guys, thank you. I appreciate it. This is actually what I do full time. So that is, it started off as a poster way back in the day. I had a poster set that looked something like that, and when I saw it online, I was like, I want that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It helps. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Brenna. I appreciate you. What up, Crisp? I'm looking through the chat, you guys. If you see me doing the Pez head thing, say something. I hate that. I have to lift my bifocals up to see. Your birthday was Wednesday and you miss her voice. Well, happy birthday, boo-boo. Okay. Okay, what you got? Whoa, Sherry. I can't hear you. Mm-mm. No. Can you guys hear her? Or is it just me? Pez head? Yeah. Because if it's me, I can back out. Oh, she's muted.
Well, I must have bumped it. Okay, there we go.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Somebody's got it together. It's not me. Let's see. Windwalker.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Biggest question. Should I get a divorce and should I consider moving? Okay. That's a pendulum question.
That is a very specific deck. Hold on.
All right, old Windwalker. Should old Windwalker get a divorce? I'm getting a very powerful no. All right.
There it is.
Regardless of that result, should Windwalker consider moving?
Got it.
And that just switched to a yes. That blows my mind how it will stop itself in mid-swing and go the other direction. So I got a no on the divorce and a yes on the move.
Okay, so 2 questions here. First question. Second question. The first question, I can't ever advise anybody to divorce. That would be, obviously I'm going to say if you can work through things, you can work through things. That being said, the card I drew for you on that was the Ace of Coins. This is a very positive yes card. So on the first one, it's the seed of new beginnings, I should say. Either way you choose, you can't live in the same manner. You have to change things for yourself. Now's the time to change them. Plant new seeds, as it were. As for the second question, I got the reverse Page of Cups. The reverse Page of Cups, to me, is... And the Page of Cups, first of all, is an idiot. Let's say it like it is. The Page of Cups is an idiot. It's the idiot card. When it's reversed, it's the idiot at his worst. So to me, that's a negative. As far as the moving, you might want to rethink things at this present time, since the page carries the energy of like aces, and they're both kind of the same. We got an ace and a page. And on one, I'm saying, yes, you need to grow in your own special way. And on the second one, no, I wouldn't suggest moving right now, personally.
Well, your cards just backed up my pendulum, so.
Okay. And please be in mind, obviously, like Gerald says, we are not professionals, so always bear that
I'm not a
in mind.
professional counselor. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist or psychotherapist, that's the one. We are here to give you options, though, show you what you're not seeing. And the way it was worded, you have your answer, Bubba. Thanks.
Okay. Next up is Edward.
Banana peanut butter smoothie. Al Crisp says, I want a banana and peanut butter smoothie, but I don't want to miss my question.
You got time.
I can't say anything, Chris, because my favorite snack is a jar of maraschino cherries and a spoon.
With me, it's just milk chocolate.
All right, sassy card.
You could just give me a bowl of melted milk chocolate and I'm in seventh heaven.
Oh, have you tried the symphony bars? Those are so good. Those are my favorites. I was kind of ruined on other Hershey bars after that.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was not a pretty sound. My little cat Aria is asleep next to me. And every time I shuffle, I'm looking over like she's going to think it's a game.
I got one kitten, the way he's laying right now, he's like just looking at me. I'm like, okay, that's kind of unnerving. Okay, Edward from the Badass Oracle deck. It says, I am an oracle of intuition, trusting my instincts with fucking fierce devotion. And yeah, that's you, all right. All right, your turn.
Hey, Edward. So, here's what I got for you. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. This not only is funny as fuck, but it's a suggestion to reestablish those lines of communications with people that you haven't talked to in a while. I love
you know, the ones that you're sitting across the table from.
Yeah, you know what was funny? My husband does have COVID right now, so I've been sleeping in the other room, and we're sending messages back and forth all night long to each other, sending funny memes, those ones with the snakes jump out and jump at you. Yeah. So it just cracked me up that we were doing that all night long.
It kills me. I see the teenagers sitting in one of the little restaurants or cafes or whatever around campus, and they'll all be sitting in a circle and nobody's looking at anybody. They're all like head down on the phone. And it's like you'll see one text, and then the one across the table will laugh uproariously, and then text, and the other one starts laughing. I'm like, guys, you're like 2 feet from each
2
other.
feet
You
from.
can't look up and speak to one another.
All right. We used to have to
You
go
could reach
down the
out with your
street.
arm and touch each other. Oh my goodness, they crack me up. Okay, Jackie B is up and would like a message from her spirit guides.
Okay.
We can do that. Ooh, the cards fly in here.
Yeah, they are. One of my friends gave me this little deck, and it's become one of my favorites to use. The Crow Redux. I don't know if you guys have that.
I don't have that one. It doesn't sound familiar.
It's an MJ Cullinan deck, like the Crow Tarot, same artist, but it's like the size of playing cards. I really like it.
That's like my little they're buried. I have a one that's the tarot deck, and they're all cats, like animated
Oh, yeah.
or AI animation type cats, and then the other deck is all dogs. And so it's all cats and dogs that are depicting the.
I do have a dog deck. It would. The unboxing video I did it is funny as hell because every card I flipped over, I'm talking in the middle. Oh my God! Look at how cute that dog is. So yeah.
Alrighty, Jackie, I pulled for you vibration, the alpha and the omega. As Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We all emanate frequency, and we all create vibrations. Our speech, our movements, and yes, our thoughts too. Your vibration is how we might describe your state of being. Everything in the universe is made up of energy vibrating at different frequencies, even jerks.
So
That was funny. I wasn't expecting that thrown into the middle of the sentence.
you know, the last time I was on, Sherry, I want to bring something up because I was like, I fucking knew it. They were asking about the Pumpkin King's downfall, and we had called it and said that it was going to come from within his own party. I don't know if anybody was watching that night, but
yeah, we've had some people watching that night because I've had a lot of comments about how much everybody enjoyed having you on.
Oh, thank you very much.
So yeah.
So I drew 2 cards for you from my Crow Redux book. The first card I have for you is called Betrayal. And this is saying that somebody shit on your brand new Mustang, basically.
Well, that's cause for death.
Right? This
Not
is
a Mustang.
I miss my Mustang. I had a blue 75. Or 4.
Very first sports car I ever rode in. I was 5 years old, and it was a 64.5 Mustang convertible, black on black, inside out. And I mean, inside and out, solid black.
I've always wanted a convertible.
A gentleman that my mom worked with, and he came by to pick her up for work one night. And he pulled into the driveway, and I was in the front yard. The roar of that engine, and he pulled in, and I was like, I guess my jaw must have hit the floor. Yeah. And I was just gaping at this car, and he's sitting there, and my mom's coming out the door, and he's like, you want to go for a ride? And I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at my mom, and he's like, we'll be back in 5 minutes. So he put the top down, and he went and took me around the block a few times. Oh my God, I was in That's been my dream car ever since.
I was like that the first time somebody ever took me on a motorcycle ride like that around the block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I did draw that betrayal card, but here's the thing. That's in the past. All right. The second card I drew for you is one called Soar. This is a card that's saying basically fuck them. All right. To the people that have tried to stand in your path, go around them, go over them, whatever you have to do. Um, if you have to go over their heads to accomplish something, then do so. And that is the message I have for you from your spirit guides. Don't let no punk bitch stop you.
Yeah. Or an orange turd at that.
Yeah. I am loving the fallout, you guys. I sit there
Oh
with
my God, you and me
fuck around and
both.
find out videos with my little jar of cherries. It's so enjoyable to watch.
And what's so funny is now they're all at each other's throats, and it's like,
Yep.
who's gonna get the first cut? It ain't gonna be pretty,
Absolutely.
and I am so here for it. Alrighty then, Jason, my darling, you're up.
And what is Jason asking on?
May I have a couple card pulls for my surgery August 6th at 8:15 Pacific time. It's during Mercury retrograde, but that is the only time that fit my schedule.
I was gonna say, baby. Oh,
You
Jason.
couldn't have picked a better date.
But let's be real. Um, I have you ever used the excuse? Oh, I can't do that. Mercury's in retrograde that day. I don't know whether I would go through with the surgery myself. All right, but
What's so funny is there was a time if you would have said that, people would have looked at you with this blank look and go, huh? And now if
exactly.
you say it, people are like, oh, I know. Isn't it just awful? Some of the most off the wall people in the world that you would never in a million years think they would know what the hell a Mercury retrograde even was.
Absolutely. Well, appearances can be deceiving. For instance, for anybody who doesn't know it, I smoke what can only be described as an ungodly amount of weed. And I had to go to the dispensary in town one day. So I went with my husband, and my mother in law was with us in the car. And I ran in and I came out, and she's saying, um, she was just amazed. She's like, "These look like my next door neighbors. They look like the people at church. What is going on?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's not what you think." Okay, I'm ready when you are. Go for it.
Okay. First off, I pulled Queen of Pentacles. Says, if you want instant wealth, cash in your swear jar. So that's telling me to make sure you got all your T's crossed, all your I's dotted, and you're ready to go with this surgery so that nothing can fall down the cracks. Followed up by the Five of Cups, which says, you stirred the shit pot. What do you expect? So you're going into it with this kind of attitude of, okay, I stirred it up. Now what's going to happen? Followed or ending with the Ace of Wands. And it says, try it and see what the fuck happens. And I think that's your response to people who are like, it's Mercury retrograde. Are you crazy? And you just, yeah, try it. You'll see what happens. But I'm good to go. I think it's all in your mindset at this point. It's because I actually heard an astrologist say something the other day about actually retrogrades can be really good because they allow you to kind of let go of past crap and get it out of the way. So
it's not just that, but retrograde, think of it like a slingshot, centrifugal force. When we're in retrograde, we're behind, but that gives us a chance to get our shit in gear so we can come out of it like that and back on our feet.
There we go.
The cards I drew for you were stop. It's backing up on what Sherry said. First of all, I drew the Neptune card for you from my Black Moon astrology cards. This is called Sacrifice. You are sacrificing your peace of mind right now. All right, so you need to let go of those dreams and bad thoughts. Neptune's the planet of illusions, so don't talk yourself into an illusion there. The second card
You
I have
just put
for
down, I also have edited my will this week. Well, at least you're thinking it through.
you. Yeah. Here's the thing. We are talking about Mercury in retrograde, right? So I drew from my True Black deck the Magician card, which is ruled by Mercury, but I drew this in reverse. Retrograde. All right, which tells me that we are zeroed in on the topic at hand. The second card I drew for you is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of material comfort. Don't stress right now, okay? What you're doing is layering negativity around you, layer by layer. Stop that. Stop wrapping yourself up in a cocoon of fuck. All right, don't do that. And that is what I have for you, dear.
Very good. All right. Next up, we've got AZ is happy. Could I have a card, please? Our
Where
choice.
in AZ? Is that Arizona?
Arizona. Yep.
Where in Arizona? Because I am in Sierra Vista near Tombstone. Okay. Choice.
Let's see.
You know, riding a convertible in Arizona, I thought would be fun. And somebody took me in a convertible ride out here. Oh my God. It was like an open grill with one of those heat things that makes beef jerky. It was awful.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, AZ. It says, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Just give it up. Just worry about yourself.
Okay. So, I drew for you two cards, and they are both very similar and yet completely different. The first card I have for you is the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Dreams. The Dream Lover. The other card I drew for you is the Knight of Pentacles, the Practical Knight. So these two are in direct opposition. This tells me that not only do you have a choice, but you have a serious choice on whether to follow your dreams or to be practical. I don't like a tie, so if you don't mind, I'm going to pull a third card.
Here we go. Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. I don't like ties. I really don't.
I don't blame me. I don't like ties either. They can be very suffocating.
If you do it right, they are. So
yeah.
I drew for you the reverse 8 of Swords. This is the card of freedom. This is a card of letting go of what binds you. What I'm talking about specifically is any pain caused to you by somebody from a betrayal. All right. I keep hating that no matter what deck I'm using, the betrayal card in some way has been showing. Air. If I had to venture a guess here, my dear, I'm really seeing that you are overthinking everything. Whatever your friends are telling you, this is a card of Aquarius, which is your tribe. Don't get bogged down with other people's advice or opinions. You need to let it go. You need to fly in your own special way. So if there's a project you're trying to get off the ground right now, but you think it may be a little too flighty or sketchy or something like that, give it a whirl. All right? Don't ever constrict yourself because of somebody else's opinions. Freedom it
Amen to that.
is. All right, I love that. She says, okay, or is it a he or she? I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah. You know what? A lot of people are finding out that they like freedom recently.
Yeah. It's like a crash course in democracy.
It's blowing my fucking mind that they thought black people were going to go work in the fields to take the jobs of the migrant workers.
Or that the poor white people would do it.
Oh yeah, the poor white people, and now they're trying to force people by holding their. There's a proposal about the Medicaid. To if you're able to work, you should be out in there working. That's their answer, really. I don't know too much about that, so I don't want to speak on that. But
yeah, it's
what a dumb fuck.
People, y'all just have to remember that cruelty is the point. That's the whole point driving this cart is how many people can we seriously hurt in the shortest amount of time to do it, all while stuffing our pockets full of money.
Here's the worst part of it, you guys, is that they know in 4 years things are going to change. So their goal right now is to create such a clusterfuck, a big ball of rubber bands that is so hard to untangle that the next administration is going to be tied up just trying to play catch up. So it's not just that they're trying to line their pockets, that they know
basically
that the power shift is going to go the other way.
Basically, the Republicans are running their tried and true football play. That is, go in, break as much shit as you can, do as much damage as you can, shoot the debt and the deficit sky high, and then when they know it's going to switch over, and now the Democrats come in, that gives them a leg to stand on. Oh, we can't spend money on that. I mean, we're 25 gazillion trillion dollars in debt. You want us to spend 500 million to feed kids? Are you crazy? I mean, and this has been their SOP, their standard operating procedure.
That's true, Kale. We only have to make it to
now.
midterms. Midterms it is.
That if we can get the House back during midterms, I'll take that back. When we get the House control in the midterms, it's going to be able to help put the kibosh on a lot of this nonsense, and we can finally get impeachment up and running.
He'll be dead long before that ever happens. No.
I don't think he'll still be here
mega dumb fucks.
But I think it needs to be done just to prove the point.
Right. Yeah.
That's,
mega dumb fucks have shown that no matter what happens, they will stand by him what's blowing my mind is now they're drawing the line in the sand with the Epstein files. Now you've decided to make your line known to everybody. What when they were rounding up families, you didn't say shit. When they were cutting the rights of gay and trans people, you didn't say shit. You didn't say shit when
When they
they cut
started taking
Medicare.
women's rights away.
You didn't say shit when they took women's rights away. And now
Yeah.
that it's affecting you, you're going, oh, somebody be compassionate. Part of me wants to be compassionate, and it is compassionate for the people who have fought on
But the
our side.
majority of me is like, you
Yeah,
got
fuck
what you
you.
paid for.
Yeah,
You
nah,
got what you paid for.
If you voted for this, then you got what you voted
Well,
for.
I didn't
Far
know
be
he
it
was going
from
to do
me,
all of this stuff.
because
Well,
you're
how did you not
right.
know he was going to do it? He told you he was
He
going to do it.
told you.
He spelled it out for people, and they were all just like, "Oh, that's just rhetoric. He doesn't mean it." Nah, what's happening right now?
Right.
He meant it.
It just blows my fucking brain. You spend 2,000 years warning people about the Antichrist, and when he comes, you buy a fucking Bible from him. You dumb fucks.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm not bitter though.
Not at all. Not at all.
So sorry.
Oh, all righty then. Helen Wheels.
A nice card.
Nice card.
Not
Let me
only
take
are you going
one
to
out.
get a nice card, you're going to get a really nice card. Hold on. Where is it? What are you doing, Mama? There they are.
All right. I think this is the one they want me to go with.
Where's your mama? Where's your mama? She's up. She heard me laughing.
She
Aria.
may be hearing my cat over here trilling. She's that's what she does.
Okay. You guys remember Tiny Tim tiptoe through the tulips?
Yeah.
That came up on my feed the other day, and it's been in my head ever since.
An earworm that you just shared with all of us. Thank you so kindly.
I'm not going down alone, bitches. No. Buckle up, Buttercup. You're going with me.
Oh, yeah. All right, damn it. Where is...
You better watch it, young lady.
Freaking page.
This is my Aria, everybody.
What? Little girl, what?
Good night, Jason, and have fun.
You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Face that true north.
Y'all done?
Yep.
I don't want to intrude. I drew two cards for you, a tarot and an oracle. The first card I have for you, my dear, for the week ahead is the Emperor in reverse. Maybe be a little looser with the restrictions you've placed on yourself. The Emperor is all about structure and organization. Maybe be a little more carefree. Break the mold. Try something different, because I drew for you an oracle card called Strength. This is your sword of truth. Now's the time to wield it. in the way that best serves you. So this is that time to break the mold on something. That's what I have for you. Thank you. This is my Oracle of Angels. I almost got rid of it the other day, and I'm so glad I didn't.
Well, no, because you need it when you come on here.
Right?
Something to balance out the naughty cards.
True that.
All righty. Speaking of naughty cards.
Oh, that's me. All right, pass. I was
you
like,
know,
what a great
pull a naughty
name.
card for you? I want to pull a naughty
Or
card.
pull a naughty card for me. I'll pull one for you too.
There you go.
Sorry, Mama. What? Here, put your head down. Get some rest.
All right, I pull for you. I am a badass, and I conquer my fears like a boss. Yes, you do.
I try. So the card I drew for you is fuck. Shit's about to get real.
Yeah.
You need fuck. You need your people around you. Okay. So, this is another one that says lean into your tribe, girl.
And you know what's so funny is this weekend I did that because Friday night I did a members only live stream. So it was just the members there, and we had a good time. And then today we had our monthly members meeting where we just go hang out on Zoom for an hour or two and just shoot the shit and vent and rage and laugh and just whatever strikes everybody's fancy. And so they've talked me into giving a class on how to develop a vision board.
Ah.
I've never done one, so.
Oh. I had.
I know that there are templates you can use, and I've got several things in books that talk about them.
What the
so
hell
I got to do a little homework first, and then I can.
I remember it was The Secret. Remember the book The Secret, and when everybody was like The Secret. Yeah, that's the vision board shit I used to have up on the wall. Yeah, I had that. It all came true. Yeah, but it helps.
Yeah,
that
we
I'm
were
a witch,
talking.
though.
One of our members today was talking. Jackie, are you here? I don't know if Jackie's here. Talking about she did one up and she like checks it monthly, checks in, and so far she's been manifesting like shit all over the place. I'm like, yeah, that's what I needed to hear. It's like I understand the concepts of them, but I've not actually done one. So it's like
I put the shit the way I did it like with my witch brain. I started off with the way things are now, and then the next layer were the things I thought I could accomplish, and then the next layer out were the things I wanted to accomplish, and then the next layer out were things I fucking hope one day to accomplish. And it was a pretty interesting little board. And as I remember, everything came true. You know, I was able to buy my house, my car.
Cool. Are you able to see the starred questions column?
Yeah.
Because you have like the live and then you have the starred.
Yes,
I'm just asking because I'm going to have to go to the little girl's room in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to turn you loose and you can I try to do members first. Privilege of membership. They get to go first.
Okay.
So the next one up is Terry Mullins. You can tell they're a member. They have the little doodad next to their name.
The little doodad.
Yeah, like a sideways S. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but
is that what that is? Oh, okay. Terry Mullins. That
just tells me that's a member.
Okay.
One card. All right, I'm going to draw you one card and read it. Terry, go to the bathroom. And well, that caffeine is starting to talk to me. Talk to my bladder, actually. The bitch getting old, man. You can't even hold it for an
I
hour.
hear that.
All right, Terry. It says, "I am a master of the universe, tapping into the cosmos' infinite fucking possibilities." There
Okay.
you go.
So, cards I drew for you. I'm going to give you one of each, just to give,
Just for the hell of it.
just for
I'm
the
going to go
hell
to
of
the
it.
restroom and I
I'll be
shall
here. You know where I'll be.
return. All right. I'll have my
Um,
earbud in so I can hear you. So if something happens and you need me, you can holler. I'll try to
all right.
rush.
I'll be like, shake it off, Sherry. Come on.
Uh,
So this is what I have for you. Um, your choice, one card. The card I drew for you is the Tower card. And building on what Sherry said, actually, no, I'm not going to build on it. I'm going to tell you that I'll tell you why I'm pausing, because there's the Kabbalah association with this means mouth, the mouth that speaks the truth and brings about destruction. If there's something going on around you that you're wondering whether or not you should say anything, chances are you probably should. All right. And if it brings about some trouble, well, at least you spoke your truth, right? Um, I'm doing the Pez headed thing again. Yeah, that's my little kitty. Thank you. Let me go down to the new comments. Um, yeah, don't let the fear that you're going to cause someone harm stop you from speaking the truth about something. Okay, it's very important that that get out. That is what I have for you, my dear. Um, let me look at the star. I can't take Terry's name down, but I
I
don't
can.
have to. She's like, hello.
Wait, before we pull it, okay, they're awake, so you're gonna let me do this. For those of you that weren't on the member stream last night,
All right.
this is this is Bruno and Yang. Ian was the one that passed this week. So this one is Bruno.
Bruno.
He's the big one. And
Who's the
this
one
one,
making the volume?
that's Yang.
I think
Okay.
Yang is my favorite. Come here. I hear you over there. Don't you do that.
There
Come
you
on.
go. All right, Mama, they're fine. She's over there crawling up my leg like, what are you doing to my babies?
Sherry, I'm going to go grab some more water. I'll be right back.
You go for it. All right, Terry. Did we? Okay, we did, Terry. Okay. They're fine. I just picked them up for 5 seconds. Oh my God. She's gonna pitch a fit. It's so. Okay, who's next? Who is next up is Rose is next up. Yes, you may have a card, my dear. Uh, you're getting a rebel card. Y'all hear her? Y'all hear her bitching over there? Yeah, they're fine. They're perfectly normal. I was going to do it at the beginning of the show, but they were sleeping. And then when I got up to go to the bathroom, when I came back, they were mewing at me, so that's why I picked them up and showed them off to y'all. So yeah, because I picked them up to let everybody see the babies. She got mad at me. All right. Rose, it says, get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people. Give back. Do good shit for humanity. Like you don't already do good stuff for people around you, but just a little reminder there. So, and since Bobby is getting something to drink, I'll pull another card from another deck.
Here I am.
For him. Oh, there he is. He's back. Okay. I
Who am I
my
pulling
card
for?
Rose if you want to pull her card.
All right, Rose. Every rose has its thorn. So, what was your card, Sherry?
I pulled a rebel.
Oh, okay.
I stick them back in the middle of the deck when I'm through. I
That's
don't
okay.
remember which one it was.
This
Wait,
one
I
that
can
I
back
pulled.
up on the other computer and look. It was get over yourself, pull your shit together. That's what it was.
That's what it is. I pulled the take a fucking trip card. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Just do something.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to regroup. If we're building on what Sherry said, then get away. Regroup. Go visit somebody. Go talk to somebody cooler than you. That cracks me up.
Okay. Now we're going to do the other one for a minute or two. There. Yes. Okay. Yes,
Maraschino
I know.
cherries.
It's just so traumatic. Yes. All right. Hippie's up next. Colorado hippie hiker. Yes, honey. I see that.
I think the last time I read for
Hippie,
Hippie, I said, watch your drinks and shit like that. Be careful on your journeys. I remember that.
She bit me.
Oh, that's what you get.
Let's see. Am I bleeding? No. Okay, she didn't break the skin. All right. A naughty card.
Oh, a naughty card. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
What are you doing? Okay. Do you know where I started eating maraschino cherries? I used to be a bartender.
Those people I know that tend bars tend to eat those.
Yep.
All right, hippie. Listen, bitch. Sometimes letting go is the best way to free yourself. So, yep.
And I have. You think somebody is lying. They are. So, that piece of your brain that says, go with
and he's
it.
probably orange.
That is without a doubt true.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Rhapsody is next.
What a great name.
Rhapsody in Rainbow. That
Please
is a
name
great
something.
name. Question for everyone in the chat. Please name something that made you laugh this week. Just this week?
Well,
I could name you a dozen just today, but it's
before the show, it was Selena, Essence of the Moon, who made me laugh. She sent me a message saying, I did this, I did this, I made this video, I made this video, I made this video. And after she got done, I just sent back, damn, Gina. And later on, I said something in our text messages back and forth, and she sent back, damn, Gina. And that made me laugh out loud. So I love it when my words are used against me.
oh yeah, that's always the best. Especially when they're done in the appropriate context.
Maureen, I want to do chocolate covered maraschino cherries. I do, but I want to do it with the Hershey's symphony bars. It's the best.
Oh yeah, I get the Baker's Delight, and they're come in little styrofoam cups, and it's chocolate like chips,
Oh, I'm so.
but they're like a disc, and you put them in the microwave, and they melt. It's meltable chocolate that melts real fast, and then you can dunk anything you want in it, and you've got. I like to do, of course, you can do marshmallows. I like to do the soft peppermint sticks, the soft kind.
Oh, those are so
And then
good.
just sit and twirl those around in that warm chocolate and then suck on that peppermint stick.
Mm.
Talk about obscene.
Yeah, people look at me weird if they see me eating the maraschino cherries, but hey, when I was working as a bartender, I didn't have time to go get food. That was it. That was my lunch.
Oh yeah, Rhapsody and Rainbow, you are correct. Josh Johnson, he's a stand-up comic on YouTube. His story, he is so funny in his delivery of his jokes that it just makes me just literally laugh till I pee on myself.
Oh, is that the guy with the deadpan delivery?
Yeah, the black
Very,
guy, young black guy.
yeah, very matter of
That's Josh
fact. Very.
Johnson. He is, and just the way he phrases things and puts it, and then he'll kind of stop and let it hang there for a minute so the audience can catch up. And that's when you know you got a good comedian, when they have to kind of take that extra beat of time so the audience can catch up with what they just said, and then let everybody laugh uproariously. I
I
think
don't
the
care too
first
much for a
thing
lot of
I
comics.
saw him do was he was talking, it was something that happened like, I don't know, about a year ago in, I want to say in Atlanta, or in Georgia. Anyway, it was a boating dock, and this black guy who had this part of the business there on that particular dock had like the big party boats that they would take out for the day and let people party and whatnot. And so they're assigned what boat slip they go into, right? And so he comes back, and a bunch of white dudes in a yacht had pulled into their official boat slip. And so the guy's telling him, you have to move your boat. We have to park there so that we get paid and we can let these people off, And the dudes in the yacht were not cooperating. No, you can go park down there somewhere. And he's like, no, you don't understand. These are assigned spots. We have to park in that slot. You're in our assigned spot. And this was going back and forth. Finally, a couple of the white guys got out and started like mouthing off. And the black dude that was running the boat, he gets off and jumps on. Now he's like twice their size already. But he's like, gets up in their face, like, look, these are their rules. If you have a problem, take it up with the dock master, whoever's in charge of that kind of stuff. But we've been told we have to park in that slot, so that's
Right.
where we have to park. And these these younger white guys decide that they're gonna intimidate and rough up this black dude.
Is this where
It was,
everybody from the ship jumped off?
yeah. And then so he's
I
like,
s-
he takes a few swings and knocks a couple of them on their ass. And then you get a bunch of these white dudes come running over like they're gonna jump in on it. And it's like black people came out of the crevices of the woodwork all over. Just it was just hilarious. But Josh Johnson was the one. The first time I saw him, he's telling the story and showing the clip and telling the story, and it was just his delivery of it. I was laughing so hard I peed on myself. I was like, oh my God, this
oh,
guy is too funny. I mean, it just, and I realize that's TMI, y'all, but honest to God, I couldn't,
I
I had
laughed
no
like
control at
that.
that point.
Do you remember when Alec Baldwin was on Saturday Night Live and he did the Sweaty Balls sketch? Did you ever see that one? Oh my God, I saw that when it aired and I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe. I was like,
Yeah,
it
that is
was
such a good feeling when you laugh so hard you can't breathe, you can't get your breath, and you feel the bladder go, and you're just like, you've lost all bodily functions at this point. That's hilarious. You froze up, my friend. Um,
there I am.
there you are. Okay. But yeah, so that was probably something I saw with him because every time there's a short or something that pops up, I go watch it right away because he just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Um,
I used to love watching the match game when he was hosting it yeah. And then they just got weird.
all of those game shows started getting weird. I like to go back and watch the old Hollywood Squares
Oh, with Paul Lynn?
with Paul Lynn. Yeah, the thing is when I watch them, it's like, oh, I remember that episode. Oh, I remember that question. I remember that star.
I've
It's just
recently
weird
been
because,
I've been binging Twilight Zone. Rod Serling.
oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
I
That's a
it
good one. If you're gonna binge, that's the way to go. Um, all right, let's see here. I wanna Nita is up.
all
She's a
right,
member,
Maureen.
but I don't have the Egyptian deck. So I
Snapdragon lives close to Bobbytown? Really? Coolio. Night Gallery was the shit, Rose. Thank you. Yes.
oh, that was another good one. Oh yeah. Tales from the Crypt, that was another one that came out a little bit later down the road.
Yeah.
They started doing episodes that were built off of the comics books, the stories that were in the comic books. Um, that was another really good one. uh, I'm trying to think. There was another one that used to come on too, and of course, you had your standards. You had like the Smothers Brothers. That
Oh, I
this is late
love
'60s, early
them.
'70s, and just
Laughing.
that laugh in, and the
Yeah, these
people they got to come on laugh in. I mean,
Richard
they got
Nixon was on the
Richard
president.
Nixon on there, the president of the United States, um, saying "suck it to me."
I remember that. Ruth Buzzy used to crack me
Suck
up.
it to me. They were all so funny.
The
I mean,
colon
just
blue commercial was hilarious. That's Saturday Night
the
Live. All
what, the
those.
what.
There was
Oh, the
the colon blow commercial when it was the cereal that makes you shit so much it blows your colon out.
Okay. I don't have an Egyptian deck, but I have a What We've Forgotten deck, and it kind of looks a little Egyptian, I guess, on the front. So maybe that'll make a good substitute. Oh. All right, Anita. Pull for you. Akashic Records. Everything is energy. Spiritual filing cabinet. That's a good way to think of it. Akasha is the Sanskrit word for ether, sky, or atmosphere. Spirit. The Akashic records are known to be the records of Source. They can also be known as the Book of Life. Although we can imagine life is massive and there are many books, documents, and scrolls, this is the archives or the Hall of Records. If everything that has ever existed or will exist is made of the same thing, energy, it means we can access it forever. If we acknowledge that our souls have a greater perspective and intelligence, we can also imagine that there may just be a whole lot more at play than any of us imagined with all the places we cross in this web of life. We all have our own missions and soul contracts. It might be time to explore those patterns or even past life connections and open the door to the archives. I've had an Akashic Records reading. Val Dragonfly Crystals did one on me that just blew my socks off. Didn't really know or understand what the Akashic Records were when she did the reading, and so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. And yeah, it kind of blew me away. She was able to pull up things from past lives, and we did a lot of cord cutting that night. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And and it's funny because after she did it, that's when things started changing for me with my channel and everything. And it started to grow and take off. And whereas before it was kind of stagnant, it was just kind of hanging in the same 50 to 100 range, and it would be up and down in that one block of space. It's getting very frustrating. And she did that. We did a lot of cord cutting, and it was within a week, things were completely flipped around on me. It was amazing. So if you can ever get one, get one.
It's been said that getting a reading with the Thoth Tarot deck is like that. It's a karma accelerator deck. And that's why I don't use it in most professional readings. I do study the Thoth Tarot, but I don't use it only for very specific situations. So I drew for you from my Halloween deck because every day is fucking Halloween with me. I drew the spider card, which is about community. This is community and web weaving. This is not only making those social connections, but past life connections also, what Sherry was saying. The next card I drew for you is a tarot card. I don't have an Egyptian tarot, but I have a Hispanic tarot, and according to the Republicans, all us brown people look alike. So I have these 6 swords for you. This is a card of Aquarius, and Aquarius, what I said earlier, deals with your community and your tribe. So we've got two cards here about weaving things together, about bringing people together. You should be doing more of this in your personal life, trying to make connections, and that will not only strengthen your spirit, but also help you out in the future. Good business contacts, good friendships, good support systems. You need to set those things in place or strengthen them. That's what I have for you.
Very good. All right.
Hmm.
Let's see who we got next here.
There we are.
We have Sandy Johnson. Thank you for your donation. I was laid off this week. Might have a job on the East Coast. Will I get the job, and will my husband find work there too?
Okay.
Okay.
I have to rethink the way I set up my station here. I have like a dozen or so decks in front of me, but my computer's in the way and I can't see around them. That was a really not smart thing of me to do.
I have 7 open decks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 others
I
on
feel
just on
ya.
the desk. They're not open because I don't have anywhere to put them if I open them.
All right, so this one was on my brain, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to mute so you guys don't hear me shuffle.
Okay, Sandy, we're starting out with the 3 of Swords. You can't fix stupid. Amen to that. And you are currently in your present position. You are dealing with a lot of stupid. And then I drew the moon, and it says something smells like shit. Pay attention to your intuition. That can be so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. And then the last card I drew was the Ace of Cups. And it says, new fucking love is coming, or deeper love of a current relationship. Well, that only seems to work if you don't mind somebody yanking the wheel away from you so that their buddies can get out and arrest you, supposedly. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up off of that.
So, here's what I got for you. Right off the bat, something was hinky with this because when I pulled the cards, I had my deck upside down. So instead of pulling them this way, it came out to where I was pulling them face up, which is something I never do. So we're going to go with those cards because they seem to push their way to the front. The first card I have for you is from the Murder of Crows deck, all 3 of these cards. We have the 4 of Wands, which is the card of stability and happiness, structure, celebration, but it is reversed. This is structure upended. This is what should be structure turning into tension. Think of how a tent is erected. It's taut because there's a certain amount of tension involved, which gives it stability. this is a lot of tension surrounding you. The next card I have for you is the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is reverse. So this is fixed water, Scorpio. You the first card is going to answer the first question. Are you going to get laid off this week? There's a very good possibility of it if things don't change. That structure is kind of upended here. The next question we have is, you might have a job on the East Coast. Will you get the job? And will your husband find work out there? Oh, I'm sorry. That was the King of Cups reversed, not the Queen. So we have the King of Cups, which is Cardinal Water, Cancer, and the Queen of Pentacles. So if I had to venture a guess on this, the question of you getting the job Mac East, I believe is what you said, is probable. Don't quote me on that. I hate to go out on that kind of limb, but according to these cards I'm pulling, yeah, there's a very good shot at it. And will your husband find work there too? I don't think right away. No. That King of Cups in reverse tells me that he's very definite about the type of work he wants to get, and he may have trouble finding the type of work he's looking for. So that is what I have for you. Thank you. I'm going to have a cherry.
All right. Now then. We get to go back up to the top. Dakota, it's your turn. A tarot pull on August energies. You got it. That means you get the swear tarot from me because it's the only tarot deck I pulled out. What just flew out?
You're in August, baby?
Who? Oh, Dakota.
Dakota.
You're going to like this. All right, Dakota. We're starting out with the Two of Pentacles. The idiot is fucking clueless. He is. Followed by the Queen of Swords. Let go of idiots and shit that no longer serves you. This gives you permission to jump the idiot. Time to let it go. And then we wrap up the month of August, with your intuition in the High Priestess. And it says, not so damn fast. Patience, research, and timing are required. Something that the current administration has no concept of. That's why they don't have any of these positions filled. So it looks like your August is going to kind of start out with you dealing with fucking idiots who are clueless and don't know what they're doing, and you're the one that's going to have to clean up their mess. But then that Queen of Swords comes in and says, no, you need to tell them to clean up their own damn mess. And it's punched in by the High Priestess, who's like, not so damn fast. You think you know, you don't know anything.
It's funny you have the High Priestess, because the first tarot card I drew for you, I drew 3. And I have for you the 9 of Pentacles. So, August energies are favorable for you. Please pay attention to health issues. Virgo is the sign that rules the Nine of Pentacles. And Virgo does deal with the minutia of daily living, but it also deals with health. So pay attention to health matters. Other than that, the two things I could tell you are the next card I drew for you is a reverse Eight of Wands. This is ruled by Mercury, so things may not go as quickly as you're expecting them to go this month. It may seem like the month is just dragging the fuck on. But that's okay because you're going to have your hands full. You're going to have your hands full, I say, because I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of mastery. This is the time when you make use of, if you feel the need to pull back from people, use the excuse of, I'm studying. I've got shit to do. All right. I can't. Learn how
I've
to
got
say
work
that.
to do. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, this takes precedence, basically. Honor yourself. Don't give your energy away to other fucking assholes who don't understand that you're a living, breathing human being as well. And that's what I have for you. Thank you.
There you go. All right, Dakota. Next up, we got JWB.
JW.
You would like a naughty card, please?
Well, if I must.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Metal Twister. That's a new name. Welcome. And Richling Divine. That's a new name, too. All right. All right, JW. Stay away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Get all three. I mean,
Yep.
if you're gonna blow your diet, blow your diet. I mean, don't
Have
do it
some-
half-half. Go all the way.
Have some maraschino cherries. They're the bomb.
That or a carton full of Whoppers. That's what I got out been munching on. Or my Whoppers I got.
I love Whoppers. Milk duds. Problem with milk duds is they rip my dentures out, so I have to take my teeth out before I eat the milk duds, and then I look like this, which is not a good look. So I usually eat them alone in my bedroom in the dark. I drew two cards for you, my dear. The first card is get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. The second card I drew for you is you are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. The two of these together are telling me that you're stressing. You've got a lot of stress going on in your life right now. Fuck the stress. All right. It's not serving you. Why should you serve it?
Good point.
Don't let things get to you, my love. Just try to rest. Calm your tits, as I say.
One of the ladies that I read with just before we go on there, that's her saying is, all right, ladies, and it doesn't matter if it's male or female in the chat or on the collab on the thing, is she's like, all right, ladies, tits up, let's go.
That's my thing on my channel. People will wait all night long to see if I'm going to say calm your tits, and it usually slips out. I said it one time by accident in the first place, and it made the vocabulary, so now it's a standard thing.
Oh,
Tits
yeah.
up. Yeah, co-hippie hiker.
Alrighty. And did we read JW? Yeah, we read JW.
Yeah.
God help me. Okay. Phoenix, you're up.
Phoenix.
And all right. I pulled for you a sassy card, and it says, I am a seeker of truth, diving deep into the unknown and emerging with fucking wisdom. You got it. Don't let them tell you any different.
Which is funny because I do something called fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Right. This is not only a suggestion to make peace with somebody, it's also a reminder to admit when you're wrong. Something I, as a Leo, am never. I'm never wrong. Oh, speaking
No,
of Leo, on
I'm a Gemini. We tend to blame each other.
yeah, that's true. On the 17th of August, Miss Tarot D and I are doing a show together with Alexis Milner for Leos, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
Selena's going to be on the show. I don't know why I keep forgetting to say Selena. She's going to get pissed at me. I want to thank you, Sherry, for having me on tonight, by the way, before I forget. And thank you, everybody, for being so welcoming.
Oh, we're very happy to have you here. Very much so. Like I said, you're welcome anytime. He'll be back next weekend.
Yeah, I will.
We'll get Ramon to crash us next weekend.
Hell yeah.
All right.
People think, it's funny. I think I said this before. When I first started YouTube, somebody jokingly called me the Wish version of Ramon, and it's been a thorn in my side ever since.
Oh my goodness. All right. Did we read Phoenix?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. I didn't think so. I was sitting there looking again. I don't
Oh,
remember
that's
reading
funny.
Phoenix.
Thanks, Metal.
What?
He says, "Hey, Ramon, you're a trip."
Yes, Ramon came back from Mexico with a new face.
Mm-hmm. He got a downgrade.
Let's see. We're going sassy and we're going rebels, so. And I don't know what Bobby's going to do. He'll decide when he pulls.
I'm going to do Rebel. I've already pulled my card. I'm just waiting patiently.
Oh, go ahead and go.
Oh, by all means.
It.
So,
don't wait on me.
Here's what I got for you. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah. There's a song that's on one of my playlists when I'm taking a shower. It's a funny semi-rap song, but the chorus is, "You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit." Well, I realized that even though I love listening to the song, it's hilarious. I was singing it while I was doing my hair, getting ready for the day. And I'm sitting there looking at myself saying, "You ain't shit. You ain't shit." And it finally hit me one day. Why am I doing this? It is the exact opposite of that guy that sits there in the mirror saying, "You are loved. You're awesome. And gosh darn it, people like me." Yeah. So I'm very careful about the songs I listen to when I'm facing the mirror, especially. Yeah, don't let your thoughts get to you.
For sure. All right. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Somebody that actually breathes.
Oh, thanks, Edward. All right, love it.
All right, Mariva is next. Mariva, are you still here with us, my dear? Nice card.
Don't do it. I'm going to break out.
Mariva is here. Yay! Thank you for waiting so long.
Don't you do it. A nice card. Okay. I got this.
All right. I pulled for you Anna, grandmother of Jesus, is the card I pulled for you. It says seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I don't have to look that up to know what that means. I mean, that's simply saying to all of us, we all have a chance to make amends in whatever capacity that we need to make amends. It takes a stronger person to admit their mistakes than it does for a weaker person to blame it on the outdoor cat. So, see the light, live the foundation, follow the divine plan. And that's what Anna, Jesus' grandmother, said. I wasn't aware that he even knew who his grandparents were.
I was reading
He
earlier
doesn't have any.
today. Yeah, well, I was reading earlier today that either Mary's mother or grandmother was the product of a fatherless birth also. And I'm going to look into that because I've never heard that before. But I've really been into the Apocrypha lately, the lost books of the Bible that were edited out by King James.
Mm-hmm.
I've really been looking them up. Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
You're like, duh. So, nice card. You just want to know the outcome of your job interview. Well, the first card I drew for you is the Temperance card in reverse. This is my Wonderland Shadows deck. I love this deck. When the Temperance card comes in reverse, this is Sagittarius energy. This is healing energy that's not happening. To answer your question, I do see you getting a job coming up. I'm not sure if it's this one or not because the next card I have for you is the Six of Pentacles. That's the card of giving. When everybody wants something from you. I think if you do get this job, it's not going to be one you're completely happy with. I hope I'm wrong on that. I just see that this, if you do get it, it's not the lengthy job that one would hope for. That this is a stepping stone to the next position for you. But either way, buena suerte, good luck, baby. That's what I have for you.
Alrighty.
Psst, get down from there. Thank you. Come here. All the way up. Get in your chair.
Okay, next up we've got Play Love Remember, who was also asking about the Egyptians deck, but since Ramon is not here, we do not have that deck. So
Ooh, cool.
we have
Studying to study. I feel so bad. I'm not giving the people what they want with that Egyptian deck, but
I never even heard of it until I heard somebody talk about it earlier. It was either today or yesterday. I was like, really?
Aria, you're gonna get in trouble. I'm serious. Come here. Psst. All the way up. Yes. There you go. Thank you. You're a big fur goblin.
I pulled, where's my book? All right. I pulled for you Remembering Buried Treasure. It says, we are remembering how to move into a state of being that enables us to operate from a place of wonder more easily. When we begin to perceive situations as part of a whole versus as an independent and distributed moment, we can see the immediate response. I think my book just slipped. It did. Oh no, I had it on the right page. Okay. So it says that when we are remembering how to move into a state of being that enables us to operate from a place of wonder more easily, when we begin to perceive situations as part of a whole versus as an independent and definitely an I don't want to put it that way. I would say what this is talking about more than anything else is just remembering where we've been, where we are, and where we're going to. Because those are the most important aspects of a psychic's life, is to have someone else be able to come in and moderate for us so that she doesn't have to worry about it. So that's it. That's all I'm getting off of it. Okay.
So, what I have for you, I drew a card from my Urban Crow deck. This is called Anomaly. It's a white crow card. I love this card. This is the purple fucking unicorn card. You stand out in a crowd and don't be afraid of backing down. All right. You shine like the fantastic little creature you are. You shine like a monkey on steroids at a birthday party. Enjoy life, baby. Don't worry about the other people around you. You need to be different. Some of us are designed to be different. We're meant to be different. Not only are you different, you're supposed to be different. You are a light. Be that anomaly that shows people what they're capable of doing. And that's what I have for you.
And I read that one.
Play, what was your real name again? I want to make sure I got the right name. It's not Crystal, is it? I'm so used to calling every monkey on steroids at a birthday party. Magic mushrooms, yeah.
All right, but now we got to have the name of the real deck. Not the make-believe one, the real, not the fiction one, the nonfiction.
I need a dragon deck. That's what I need.
Oh, I got several of those. I love them. I like my dragon decks. All right. Let's see here. Okay.
It's weird.
We both read that one?
Yeah, I read for play.
Okay.
The monkey on steroids here.
Okay. Kimberly Cross 2020 would like to know, would loving
An Egyptian card
tonight will love and inspiration. Okay. I don't have
there you
the
are.
Egyptian deck, so I'm using the next best thing. At least what I have in my arsenal.
Good night, Rhapsody.
Good night, Rhapsody.
Andrea, I don't think so. I don't think we called your name. Did we? Did we call Andrea?
Andrea is 1, 2. She's got 2 more people in front of her.
Yep, there you have it.
Yeah. Next up is Old Silver, followed by Butch McCain, followed by Andrea, followed by Moon Mist.
Robin, thank you, Play. God, it was bothering me. Yeah, and to answer your question from earlier tonight, if you're trying to email, it's wildraventarotaz@gmail.com. A lot of people forget the AZ. It was already taken, believe it or not, Wild Raven Tarot. Can you believe that?
Yeah, when I went in to try to buy my domain name, Voices from the Swamp, I had to go with .net because there was multiple variations of it. I'm like, geez, I'm gonna get lost with the shuffle here. But
I gotta say, speaking of swamp, he did what he said. He said he was gonna drain the swamp and show people who the rotten people are. He did. We now know who those evil people are.
That's it. If worse comes, if worse comes to shove, and I lost my train of thought. Okay, never mind. It'll come back.
I do that too.
Squirrel. I was writing a damn note for myself and forgot what that was going to be too. Jesus, I'm falling apart.
Play. Robin says, I've been feeling a white wolf, then a white buffalo, but first a white horse. Well, now you got a white crow / white raven. Do you know the myth of was it the crow or the raven, but they were the ones in Native American culture who brought fire to the people. They flew up to the sun and brought back some embers, but on the way back, it burned their feathers and turned them black. So there's a whole big story there. It's not just that. Yeah.
All right, Kimberly. Let me quit staring off into the distance. And oh, I like this. I pulled for you nature. And this is just, it's actually surreal because I did a reading yesterday during the live stream. And my co-host of the night was one of the other ladies.
All right, Brian.
That do hair. And when I did a reading on them, a reading for them, mediumship reading, and I got this very clear picture of like a grandmother figure and a child, but from the backside, I'm seeing the back of them, walking hand in hand through a redwood forest. This is the picture I saw in my head, and I've never drawn this particular card before. I didn't even know it was in this deck. Now, there's not redwood trees in there, but, or at least it doesn't look like any redwood trees in there. Looks more like pine trees. But this is basically
The
what I
rainbow
saw.
crow.
It was, yeah. That just really kind of hit me. It was like, whoa.
I love it.
That's
when
what
you
I
hit
saw
that.
last night. That's cool. And then I've only had that deck for a couple of months. And I don't use it that often, so I've never seen that card before. I didn't even know it was there, but it was like, oh, wow. All right.
So I have for you, it looks scary, and it's not. It can be, but the card I have for you is this one. It's called the Skull of Darkness, and what it means is you have blind spots. There are dark spots going on around you that you're not looking at, you're not willing to see, or you're not able to see. Most likely it's not able to see. Think of it like when you're backing up, there are blind spots in your car you can't see. Well, there used to be. Now everybody has the reverse cameras. Love it. But yeah, some things you have to take on faith. I think that there's been a lot you've been having to take on faith, and now it's time to get to the bottom of things. So that's what I have for you. Shine that light where it needs to be seen, baby girl.
Absolutely. All right. Old Silver, you're up and would love an oracle or angel card.
I happen to have one of those.
Good. That means I don't have to get up and go dig in the book. And usually I grab at least one of my angel decks because during the course of the evening, I almost always get asked to do an angel reading.
You know, the funny thing is, I told you I almost gave this deck away, and because I was never using it. And since I made the decision to take it out of the giveaway pile, I've been using it almost every day. It's really weird.
Yeah. That's cool. All right. Old Silver, I drew for you. Protection. Your team in spirit. Don't let anyone tip your kayak. And it says that our helpers and our practice are what show up for us. They may be power animals, angels, ascended masters, ancestors, or transition spirits serving in light. Whatever their name, their being, they're beings who serve in perfect love and perfect trust. And that's just blah blah after that, basically repeating what it just said in one paragraph. So that's what I'm getting. What I'm getting for you is there's the card is the protections card. So
Awesome. So, what I have for you, you got the protection card. I got the awareness card.
ah, those go hand in glove.
Yeah, they do. Um, One is you being protected from without with Sherry's card. Mine is you being protected from within, you being aware of what's happening around you.
Mhm.
Look to the signs going on around you. If you notice on this card, they're pondering, but there's all the planets above in an astrological sense. Look to the heavens, um, look to your prayers, let your angelic voice guide you. If you hear those words in your head and you feel it in your heart at the same time, that's a message. Follow that. All right. Pay attention to what's happening to in the world in your immediate circle. All right. Just be aware. And that's what I have for you.
Okay. Next up, we have Andrea, who would love a naughty card.
And then that is what you shall have.
Yeah. At least they didn't hit the floor this time. Just drop half the deck. Okay.
So I'm ready. I'll go ahead and go.
Yeah, go for it.
So the card I drew for you from my Rebel deck is you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Focus on your own shit right now. Don't don't be trying to impose anything on other people right now. What I said earlier about not listening to other people when they're giving their opinions on the way you should live, that applies here too, but in a broader sense. You don't have to listen to the people around you giving their opinions on your life, but don't expect them to fall in line with your the way of thinking either. I'm saying there may be some pushback, and if there is, beso me culo, as we say in my family, kiss my ass. You know.
All right. Andrea, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up.
Mm-hmm. Some of us are
That's
made to follow our own paths, right, Sherry? Like you,
telling
I'm
you.
so impressed by you. I really am. You've created a space where um you're a light, girl. You're appreciated.
I'm just me. I don't know. This all still boggles my mind sometimes. It's like, really? Just kind of, every now and again, somebody will say something or something will happen and it just kind of floors me. And I'm like, Well, I never looked in the mirror and saw myself like that, but okay. I can go
Yeah,
with that. That works.
get used to it. It's a tough job being a light, but somebody's got
Yeah.
to do it, girl. Buckle up,
Yeah,
Buttercup. It's gonna be a long ride.
that's it. That's it. And I decided from the get go, I was like, I'm just gonna, if I'm gonna put myself in the public eye, then I have to be willing to completely open myself up to the public scrutiny.
This is
So I
part of
can't.
why I want to interview you, and this
No,
is gonna this is
this
going to
is a
be
good
part of the
interview.
questions on Monday. And for those who don't know, I have a show called Behind the Cards where I
It's a
interview
really good
people,
show, y'all. Yeah,
and I
it's a really
do
good show, y'all.
my questions are based on the major arcana. How did you start? How did this go? How did that go? And it gives us a pretty rounded view of somebody's life, and I'm excited to get Sherry in the hot seat. Yeah.
Pick my brain.
Yeah.
It can be, it can be kind of echoey in there sometimes. It's like hello, hello, hello. Nobody's home. And other times it's like, oh my God, shut up for 5 minutes. I'm making me crazy. Um, it just
Ow.
depends.
Stretch.
All right. Butch, you're next. And Butch is feeling frisky. He wants to take a chance on a naughty card. You're a brave soul.
You takes your chances. Okay.
That's it. That is it. Oh, thank you, Adrian. I just saw they actually did a super. That was so sweet. And Jason gifted the membership. And I just had somebody like donate some money so that I could give a free reading to someone that can't afford one.
Aw.
And it just so happened I had been chatting with a person via email um, who's really new at all of this and has questions. And she desperately wanted a reading, but just couldn't afford it. And she told me, she said, I'm saving up so I can get a reading done. And I'm like, okay, well, I said, just keep in touch. And sometimes people donate money to pay for somebody else to have a reading.
Yeah.
And if that happens, then I'll just buzz you and you'll be first in line. And sure enough, yesterday, somebody donated for a future reading for someone. So I emailed her this morning and I'm waiting to hear back. She may have already responded, but I just haven't been on the emails. So, all
Yeah, I
right,
had
good.
to cancel several appointments this week because of the COVID situation.
Yeah,
And when this is my only form of income, that's kind of a
that
hit.
hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Butch.
Oh,
It says laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? That just really fit since you're
I've got
feeling free.
shame, regret, guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Um, Life is too short to harbor negative feelings, and people have not paid
That's the
rent.
truth.
People have not paid rent in my head for me to carry their bullshit around with me the rest of my
Yes,
life. So if I have to forgive somebody to get them the hell out of my brain, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not necessarily doing it for them. I'm doing it for me, for my sanity. Um,
exactly.
Sometimes you
And
just
to
gotta go
harbor
like,
that stuff, as they say, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
exactly. That's exactly true.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't work like that.
Sometimes you just llave sus manos, wash your hands, just like that.
Yep. All righty, Moon Mist.
Moon Mist, what a great name.
Yeah, I like that. You got the
Mm.
lightning bolt. and it says, figure shit out on your own. That's a hell of a card to get when you're asking for a reading.
Repeat that.
It's just a lightning bolt, and then it says, figure shit out on your own.
And the reason I say is because it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass. Pronto. So these kind of go together here.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes. Yeah.
thank you for playing along, Moon Mist. We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
Yeah.
Okay, Sylvana, Foti. Not sure how you pronounce that. Is my son going to be mentally healthy again soon? Well, part of that loaded question would include, is he seeking help or is help being forced upon him?
Yeah.
There is a difference in response to receiving help. If you're being forced into getting help, people will play the game, do and say whatever is expected of them to get the hell out and go back to what they were doing before. But if it's something where they've come in kind of on their own, saying, okay, I can't do this shit anymore. I've fucked it all up and I don't know what I'm doing. That's when you start having breakthroughs. And as difficult as that may be to hear, sometimes we gotta let them go through the fire in order to burn off all the excess crap that's surrounding them so that they can then focus on who their guides are. And sometimes they'll tell you their names and sometimes they don't. And I know when it comes to my snacks and stuff I'm constantly eating at work, I stop in at Walgreens because they're always having a big 3-for-1 sale, or that kind of thing. And go stock up on Whoppers while I'm there.
Sherry, I need to go buy Whoppers tomorrow, and I'm blaming you.
I bought mine yesterday. I got the big one.
All right, now here's the big question. When you eat Whoppers, do you eat them one at a time?
Yes.
I don't. I shovel that shit in by the handful. I'm worried sometimes that I'm
one
gonna
at a time, and I crack it in half so I can get the inside out first. And I eat them backwards.
I put a handful in my mouth and sit there and let the chocolate dissolve, and then I let the malt ball dissolve. Yeah, I got it down to a science. Are you kidding me? So, Stefana, here's what I have for you, my dear. Your question was, is your son going to be mentally healthy again soon? The short answer to this is no, because this is a long, protracted process. You can't just flip a switch, and I know this because I've been dealing with depression and anxiety, addiction most of my life. I say this because I drew the Six of Wands in reverse. This is the victory card. I drew my Murder of Crows deck for this because it's a very serious question. The Six of Wands is the card of victory, is its traditional name, and that victory is upended right now. This is Leo energy, which is ruled by the sun, good health, and when it's reversed, this is going to be a long healing process. I'm asking if there's an addiction element involved, because I do have the devil card for you. It did come out upside down. So that is freedom from addiction. Um, I'm looking to see. Okay. And the last card I have for you is Ari. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they're
need
just
her.
telling. They're
I'm
they're
gonna
they're
need to get
just
her down right now because. Hold on a second. Hold on. Get down
okay.
there. Don't make me break out Gerald's secret weapon. The last card I have for you on this spread is the Nine of Swords. This is, in addition to being the mental health card for me,
Yeah.
it's also a card of personal problems. This is I'm looking to see if there was any comment on that. The Nine of Swords is okay. The best way I could describe it, the way I read it, is the past fucking with your present. And if you don't address it and get it settled, it's going to fuck with the future. See, it's a rolling, continuous thing. The anxiety from the past and the present is going to cause anxiety about the future.
Yeah.
What I need you to remember is what I said in the beginning. This is going to be a slow healing process, but I do see that freedom happening. If there is an addiction issue going on, there is freedom from addiction with that devil card being reversed. But yeah, it is going to be a slow process, but the best things are taken slow. All right, you want to take it slow.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so that's what I have
Without
for
a
you.
doubt. Okie dokie.
Holy shit, we did just hit 3 hours.
I know. I was just looking at that, and we still have 78 plus in the room.
Oh my goodness, really?
And it was a lot higher than that. It was like 170 something earlier, which
I'm
again
glad she
boggles
didn't
my
have to
brain.
do this all alone, Sherry.
Oh, I would have done conked out on them by now. I'm just so thankful you were free and ready to come on. So,
Anytime. Oh, when I said anytime, I meant it. I was like, hold on, let me grab my cape. Dun, da, da, da.
it's Superman to the rescue, Tarot Man, or Divination Man, or
This cherries are. I really need to find a new snack.
I get in that mood every now and again where it's like, okay, um, I've got to try to eat a little healthier. My doctor knows better than to start in with a statement of, well, maybe if you incorporated this vegetable or that vegetable, and then now he knows, he cuts himself off in mid sentence. It's like, never mind, I'll prescribe a pill. And I'm like, okay, thank you, because he
Yeah,
knows I don't eat green food, so I don't eat that shit at all, ever.
speaking of pills, back in the late 90s, I was having trouble sleeping. Part of my medical condition causes insomnia, and my doctor prescribed me Ambien. That's when it was first hitting the market. And I would wake up in the morning and my living room would be rearranged. I'd have emails responding to emails that I had sent, and it was putting me in a hypnotic frame of mind. And I
Yeah.
was sleepwalking. And I told my doctor, and he flat out told me I was not because of the Ambien. And now it's totally and completely known that Ambien does that. So, Dr. Fareed, if you're watching, okay, these four fingers, they've really gotten a workout tonight.
Big time. All righty. Lady Lo-Fi, it is your turn.
Edward has a
Like a
point. Are you
regular
getting tired, Sherry?
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, we should wrap it up soon, my dear. You've been on an awful long time.
yeah, we've got we got
Boundaries. I work with Hermes, the god of
12.
boundaries.
We got 12 left, and I think this is going to be my last one. And
Hmm.
I'll have to make it up to the others for the rest because I'm starting to like really
Yeah,
go out.
Edward's got a point. You're drifting, and so am
I'm
I.
I'm
So
drifting. Yeah, I'm beyond drifting. I'm like
yeah, let's
nose
call this our
diving.
last one.
So this is it. I'm sorry for those of you. Y'all know I do my best to not miss anybody on the Saturday nights, but we had 50 to start with.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. So that's a lot more than normal. And the fact that we're down to just,
I love the fact that your tribe looks out for you, girl. My tribe looks out. Our tribe looks out for us
oh
the
God,
same
they
way.
start with me. Do you have your caffeine drink? Have you had your nap? Did you eat?
Okay, yeah. And it's the
There's
cool
some of them I'll
and
start getting texts like an hour or two before the show and say, did you take a nap today?
hmm
Did you eat yet? Yeah, you've got a show tonight. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, good. They do. They take care of me. Really, really, really do.
okay,
All right.
a non-naughty card.
Okay.
And because you're the last one, I'm gonna get 3 for you too.
There you go.
Mhm.
And thank you so much for hanging with me for 3 hours, man. Jeez.
Oh, it's gone by so fast for me. I didn't mind at all.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was that long until you said something, and I looked up and I was like, oh
I didn't
shit.
either until they were talking about it in chat, and Edward's like, "Yo, dude." Okay.
No wonder I'm like wigging out on y'all.
So I'll go while you finish shuffling. On the I drew 3 cards for you. The first card I drew for you from my Agatha All Along deck. Yes, I have an Agatha All Along deck. I have the 4 of Wands. This is a card of the first stage of completion has been reached. You've reached a point where, okay, step 1. Now, step 2 starts. Now, whatever project you're working on, whatever job you started, whatever situation you're going through, now is the time when shit gets serious. I have the 5 of Pentacles for you. This is going to be a difficult period for you. And you're going to want to make snap decisions on some things. Don't do that. All right. The card I have for you that tells me you need to carefully choose how you're going to proceed and how you're going to end things is the 7 of Cups. Not only is this the wish card, my friend Ken Payne calls it the eeny, meeny, miny, mo card. This is a caution to proceed with your choices very carefully. Be very careful the way you end things, the way you tie those knots up, the way you tie up those loose ends. All right. This is ruled by Pisces. Pisces is the house of endings. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Just proceed cautiously. Okay.
That's it. All right. Well, and since you're the last one tonight, I pulled one from each oracle deck. So, from what we've forgotten, you got gifts, your magic powers. It says, when you dream, are you using your eyes? Probably not. They're typically closed. You're not processing images with your eyes, you're in your consciousness, working in non ordinary reality. Seeing or connecting to spirit is typically not done with our eyes, it's usually done with our consciousness. And usually it's done by employing the clairs. Who are the clairs? I call them the seven sisters, and you probably know at least one of them. The most popular clair is clairvoyance. It's the one everyone knows. Um, but human beings have access to a lot of clairs. There's clairaudience, clairsentience, clairalience, clairrecognizance, clairgustance, clairtangency, also known as psychometry. Um, some people have more than one clair, some people have all the clairs. It just depends. Um, but the thing
I'm
of it
what's
is, if
called
one of us can do it, we can all do it because
what
we
she said.
all have that ability. Yeah, we all
True
have that ability.
story. Um, I'm what's called a Hyoka empath, and because of that, it kind of gives a small touch of all the clairs. I'd like to say I'm strong in certain. I'm not. I'm strong in clairsentience and a strong empath. Um, but I wish I was clairvoyant. That would be so bitchin'.
Wouldn't that be
Um,
cool?
yeah.
You and me both.
Again, I want to thank everybody for having me on tonight, and thank you
You're
for
welcome.
suggesting that Sherry throw me a link.
Well, and I was just getting ready to say something when I looked up to somebody, and two or three people had put in there, "Hey, Bobby, what you doing? Go on with Sharon."
Yeah.
Yeah, they're reading my mind now, you know. Okay, the other card I have for you, Lady Lo-Fi, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. So, not only are you giving gifts, but you're being invited to join the Sisterhood of the Secret Rose. Can you ask for better than that? I mean, really, that's pretty amazing. I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Yeah. Now, as
No.
I was saying,
I was like, I can't hear
I'm just
you.
kidding. I read for Lady Lo-Fi, didn't I? No.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
you did.
Scared me.
You read her first. You read first for her because I was shuffling.
Read her down. Okay. Oink. Yeah, I really, really had a fun time tonight. Now I've got
I
cards
did too.
all over the table.
Thank you so much for jumping on last minute. And of course, I can't wait. You'll be back next week.
I
So,
will. Yeah.
and before
And
then, I'll
you
be
will
on your channel Monday. So, and then again on another Monday coming up next month.
next month. It's not a Monday, I don't think. And I meant to ask you about that because um we'll talk backstage afterwards about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work it out. And so thank y'all for joining us. thank you for hanging so long. My biggest apologies for the handful left that we couldn't get to, but I will make it up to you. I promise. I promise. Just let me know next Saturday night when Bobby comes back and you get her early and say, "Hey, you didn't get to me last week." And we'll put you to the front of the line and do you first next week. So,
Absolutely.
um, and y'all have a great week. Smile. It's just Saturday. You still got another whole day off. So, well, technically it's Sunday already, but you know, it's
I've got the next week off. I can't go anywhere, so I'm gonna be relaxing. I'll just doing my channel, my Thursday
there
night
you
show
go.
with Ramon and Selena. Yeah.
Those are fun to watch. And
Hang
I'm
up the phone, girl.
usually
You gotta go to sleep. Come on. Tippy tap, tippy tap. Come on.
all right, guys. Y'all have a great week in left and a great week. Oh, now they're going to get loud again. All right.
Well, yeah, steroids. Bye, you guys. See you.
Bye.